Y'all just sit and watch.
You look like you had it figured.
Thanks for the help.
You James Dutton?
Yes, sir.
Mind if we speak?
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
Daddy!
My family's meeting me here tonight, and we're heading north. And we'll keep heading north till I find country's worth the journey.
I admire your courage. But you're gonna pick a fight you can't win before long.
What's that for?
Not sure. But I'd sure hate you don't have it when we find out.
This journey will be dangerous all the way to Oregon.
I believe in you. And I believe in that boy. And I believe in our daughter. And that's all.
You can police yourselves, or I can do it.
We don't control them. It's a free country.
That is a free country. That is no man's land, and that's where we're heading.
Anybody else want to fuck with my family? Anybody?
There's only one killer in Fort Worth, and that's me.
New series streaming December 19th, exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Telegram 1883. Man, we missed y'all. I'm your host, Bo Fowler.
And I'm Stephen Long.
Thank you guys doing tonight? Stephen, how you been?
I've been good. I've just been staying busy. Man, you know, it's a bit of a bittersweet. You know, now that the show is, you know, completely done, it's a bittersweet for this. This is, you know, last trivia night for this segment. But, you know, I guess upon reflection, you know, it's just so much more green pastures ahead. I've been following those 1883 fan pages, and, you know, everybody, you know, they're upset that 1883's over. But, you know, like 1932, everybody couldn't be more excited. So I think my philosophy is to greener pastures. What about you, Bo?
Oh, I totally agree. And you know, I was so surprised, I guess, and blown away of how many people had gathered around 1883 because it offered so much to so many people. I've heard people say, you know, a lot of F-bombs were dropped, but it still was a family of film because I've talked to a lot of families that they would all get together. It was a popcorn night. And that gave the parents the opportunity to explain to these children, you know, how it was back then. So, you know, I think it gave a good insight. But I'm with you. I'm looking forward to 1932, greener pastures, and we've got a lot coming up. And so hopefully you guys enjoy the show tonight. Chime in, everyone, and let's see who all is here. I just turned on my messages. I didn't even know I had comments.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
For all the guys piling in, because I know we actually have quite a few more people on both of our pages this past week. For those of you guys that are just now joining us, 1883, we've got tons and tons of past interviews, you know, with fellow immigrants and, you know, Bo, who else have we had?
Oh my gosh, we've tried to give you, and we've still got some other people that we'd like to bring on, just because, you know, we're done with the 1883. These people that we'd like to bring on are very interesting people within themselves. But we've had everyone from
Sid Miller,
the Wranglers, to townspeople, right? You know, we just had a plethora of people on here. And we've got some go good people lined up in the future coming on, and it's just going to be a great show. I'm really excited about it. I go out in the woods every day, and I'll be working in the woods cutting firewood or logs or whatever, and I'm constantly checking my phone because I'm getting messages from people that are wanting to be on the show. So that's what this show is all about: is bringing talent, bringing the light of these people's talents, and actually, there's a few people that have been on our show that I've known for quite a while that I would actually like to bring on the show. One of these times, I would like to bring on the Broken Horn Custom Creations lady herself. And do an interview with her, Miss Dory, her and her husband Mark. Wonderful, wonderful people. They've got some things going on, but yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. Let's greener pastures. Let's get it going.
Yep. And for you guys all joining us, go ahead and comment where you guys are watching from, whether you guys have been watching the show or watching the podcast. Tonight's podcast is mostly about audience participation. So here after a while, before we start doing our giveaways. But be sure to go to Bo and I's page, like both of those so you can stay up to date with the content that we're going to put out. Like Bo had just mentioned, we've got lots in store for you guys. You know, it's not just about 1883. Of course, this is an important segment right now, but there's just so much to come. So let's give some shout outs, Bo, to some of these folks commenting.
Let's do this. Thomas Fitzgibbon, hey, from Ohio. Roanne, Thomas and Roanne, beautiful, beautiful people. JC Nicolata from Grove, Oklahoma. Sibra from California. Connie Smith, what an awesome lady. She's from Ada, Oklahoma. Lisa Martin, hey. We just love this participation that we get. Bob Sells, good evening. Diane Caldwell. Joe Perez, Apache Joe. Oh, what a character he is, right? Yeah.
You know, I actually just saw Joe the other day. He's if you guys didn't watch our first podcast, he was one of the guests on there, and actually saw Joe and Paul. Both of those guys were on our first podcast, and kind of caught up with them. And Joe, he's actually doing some writing and all sorts of stuff. But so that's the kind of stuff that you guys learn, you know, if you keep up with the show.
Exactly. Stephen, we ready to do a quick giveaway before we dive off into this?
I think so. Bo, why don't you take the first question?
Okay. And we've got some really, really good prizes here tonight. I'm just trying to figure out which one we want to throw out first. Do we want to do some Relove leather or some Brant beef jerky? Let's do some Brant beef jerky. This is the good stuff.
Ooh.
Right here. And it's going to be an easy question. So easy that even your husband sitting beside you eating the Doritos should be able to answer this. So husbands, get ready. How many children did Claire bury? I think this was in episode 2, if I'm not mistaken. I'll ask it again. How many children did Claire say she buried? Get that right? We'll give you some of this delicious Brant beef jerky.
And for those of you guys that are new to the podcast, the way it works is it's first come, first serve. So if you're the first to answer correctly, then you're the winner. So be sure to be close to those keyboards. Don't be passive. Don't be walking to the fridge and getting a drink.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. You should already have it with you.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
This is one of those cups that Broken Horn Custom Creations makes. And she is just, look at that handsome mug up there. Anyway, she does just some fantastic work.
Well, we got lots and lots of answers. Actually, looks like Sebra, I think she's actually won some stuff in the past from us. I know she's coming from California, it looks like.
Yeah, Sebra is a super fan. This girl is on it. She's won quite a few stuff. So I think what she does is she binge watches them several times during the week. She gets ready for this.
Well, here shortly, we're going to have some curveballs for these folks. For those of you guys joining us, tonight is trivia night. It's going to be the last trivia night on 1883. I see some more people piling in, so forgive the redundancy. Go ahead and give us a shout out where you guys are coming from and where you guys are watching, favorite episodes, that sort of thing. On a side note, I'm curious because I see some of the audience members and stuff. I keep up with them on Facebook. Did anybody see the Tim and Faith concert recently?
Oh, there you go.
I think that was at Houston, wasn't it, Bo?
I think it was. You didn't happen to go? I mean, you and Tim and Faith are pretty close friends. I just thought,
Oh yeah, because we're all in the same trailer, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, couldn't make it. Rain check on the next one.
Well, I was talking to Tim on the phone the other day, and I mean, he had to go because he's a busy man. But yeah, I've got his number in my Rolodex.
Now I know I see a Leith there. I know Woody Leith. I know he was there in Houston. He's affiliated with Cody Johnson and that whole team, so I know they were there. Yeah, go ahead and give us a shout out. Looks like Bridget went to the Houston.
Yeah,
she went.
Yeah, Bridget says the Houston rodeo was just Tim. Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I guess Faith had to stay home, right?
Yeah, probably something like that. Well, I think
Jason Nicolata, Angel and I got sung to by Tim on Daniel's last night.
Oh my
Well,
God.
we're jealous. I couldn't even get Steven to sing to me.
I got serenaded by you a couple times actually. For those of you guys who didn't know, Bo he's a songwriter as well.
Yeah, don't tell nobody though. That's a big secret.
Oh my gosh. It's out on the internet now.
Oh yeah, you know what they say, what's on the internet, it's going.
Yep.
Everybody
But
knows.
I know it says JC. Oh, okay. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, Bo, who was their son in the show?
Oh, are you talking about Margaret and James?
Yes.
Oh, well, let's see. Do we have one of those up here? No. Are you talking about who played him or?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm watching these comments go by. JC Nicole Lotta. Who is their child?
Now, yeah, exactly. Yeah, JC.
Yeah.
That was little Daniel. Remember
Mhm.
Daniel? Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
I do remember Daniel, but whose child did they play in the show?
Oh, I know that one too. Is this a trivia answer or
No. I'm just giving the.
Well, you're testing my smarts, Graciela.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know you know. I know our audience doesn't know. So yeah, thank you for putting that. It's Naomi's Naomi's
yes.
son. Yeah, we know her as Graciela. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think on that note, why don't we go ahead and ask the second question? And this is going to be a little bit different than what we've traditionally done. So
Yes.
we're going to throw up an image, and you guys are going to have to tell us who is it missing from the image.
Okay. What you want me to throw up the prize first to see what they're going to win?
Sure.
Okay. How about we give away brand new, never been worn, 1883. The road was paved in blood. Did I get that right? Yeah, there we go. All righty, Miss Producer, if you could throw up that image, Stephen, take it away. Explain it to him again, please.
Okay, so for those of you guys who are new to this, basically it's going to be first one that comments is going to win the prize. So right here we've got a cutout image of somebody, and you guys are going to have to tell us who that is. Again, first one to answer wins the prize, and first prize is going to be that T-shirt that Bo just threw up there. Who is that? Who is that? And Joe, hey. Oh, and we're just teasing. There's lots of love there, and we definitely know that's Naomi's son. So
yes, JC, we're pulling your leg, girl.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
Absolutely. Okay, William, it's definitely not Pikachu.
Pikachu. Well, it was a good choice. Good try.
Yeah.
I mean, this should
good
be
guess,
simple.
wrong show. You would think. Who is this? Who is missing from this?
Joe Perez says Law. Who is Law?
Suzanne says Sam. It's not Sam. Let me give you guys a hint, because it seems like you guys are stumped just a little bit. Who's missing is this is right after I believe they got hit in the face. So if that doesn't give it away, then I don't know what will. For those of you guys that are just now joining us, tonight is our last trivia night. And there we go. We got our first winner up there. But first one to answer is going to win some lovely prizes tonight. We've got lots to give away. I think something like 17 prizes are going out tonight. So it's pretty crazy. So if you guys are just now joining us, that one was a little bit tough because of the cutout.
That was tough.
I honestly thought it was Naomi there for a second.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Now it looks like Jody won. Congratulations, Jody.
Jody, PM is your address. I know we probably already have it, young lady, but PM is your address anyways. And while we're at it, let's thank our sponsors, Relove Leather, Broken Horn Custom Creations, Brat Beef Jerky, Rims and Saddles Entertainment, Prairie Girl Boutique, and RJLB Productions. We couldn't do this show without them. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate y'all. They've been a supporter of the show from the very get-go.
Yes, they have. Sure have.
I think we should go ahead and do another giveaway. What do you think?
You want to do another giveaway?
Let's do it.
All right,
we got so many to do tonight.
We're going to do another giveaway. Let's do some. What do you say we do some Relove Leather?
Let's go for it.
All right. Let's do this pretty one right here. Let me see if I can get it up there for the whole world to see. This girl does some fantastic stuff with Relove Leather. She even puts a nice little strap on there so you won't lose it. And that's good because I lose everything. I'll lose my wife if she didn't give me a ring.
Oh, man.
I'm in trouble now.
We're all
let's get to the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is one of those who said it. I read it and you tell us who said it. World ain't getting any better, no matter how many kids are in it. The world ain't getting any better, no matter how many kids are in it.
It's a tearjerker right there.
I know. I'm gonna have to cry.
Yeah, Bridget, we got Joke Factory over here tonight.
I'm telling you.
Let's see. We got quicker response times. Way to go, guys.
Yeah.
I know some of these guys are itching to win some stuff.
Yes.
Go ahead and repeat the question. Oh, I guess we got
one. Lisa Martin Keeler, you are right. It was Shay Brennan. PM is your address, and we will get this lovely bracelet out to you. Man, they're on it tonight. I've got several items left. I've got a really, really big item coming up. I don't want to expose it too early, but it's really, really nice. Yeah.
I say let's do a guess who it is.
Oh, let's do that one.
Do we want to do another Relove Leather?
Let's do another Relove Leather. This one right here. This is a very, very pretty one. I'd wear it myself if someone didn't win it.
There you go.
You want
guys
to
get ready.
throw up one of those pictures?
You guys get ready. We're going to throw this up, and as soon as it goes up, you're just going to have to tell us who it is missing from the picture, and you have a chance to win one of those lovely Relove Leather goods.
Yes.
So get ready. Who is that? What is the character's name? Give you a hint. Well, actually, no, I'll wait for a second. Remember, first one up wins, guys.
Come on now.
Hooey. Billy Bob. What is the character's name? That is the actor. But what is the character name? Let's see how well you guys have been watching the show. It is Billy Bob Thornton, but we're looking for the character name.
There we go. We got a winner.
There we go. That is Marshall Jim Cartwright.
Cartwright, you're right. Roanne Fitzgibbon. Roanne, you are also a super star. Thank you so much. PM us your address, and we will get that bracelet out to you very quickly, as soon as the mail comes.
Yeah. And I just want to stop and say to you, our super fans, as well as just our regular fans as well, we appreciate y'all support so much. I mean, we're here every week. We know who's watching every week. We know who's new to the show. And I don't mean that any kind of negative way, but we just appreciate y'all's support and dedication to this. The viewer audience is what makes this show happen, of course, with our sponsorships, but we just appreciate y'all's dedication to the show and to us. And
Absolutely.
if you guys,
the likes, the loves, the shares that you've been giving us, I mean, the shares are just off the wall now. And Stephen and I, and on behalf of our producer, honestly, we just want to thank you so much.
yeah,
It's just awesome, mind blowing.
yeah. And special thanks to our producer. I'm glad you said that, because she's got a million things going on, and she always finds the time to make this show happen, getting sponsorships, just the show put together. So I just want to say thank you to our special producer, and thank you to you fans, and thank you, Bo.
And thank you, Stephen. You're gonna make me cry now.
Absolutely. I'd like to thank you all.
Stop it.
Yeah. On that note, I think it's time for another giveaway, because we got more people piling in.
We do.
The new people coming in. Basically, what we're going to do next is we're going to have a cutout image, and you're going to have to tell us what character, not the actor, but what character this person plays in 1883. And I think we're going to do some more Relove Leather. Do we have an image of what we got up there, Bo?
Let me throw up what we're going to give away first. And now, Stephen, I think that you'd really look nice in these, but let's let one of our audience win it. These are earrings from Relove Leather. Very, very, very beautiful. They're probably go good with my hat, but go ahead, Stephen.
Okay, we are gonna throw up, and that producer is awesome. Yes, Doris, she is awesome. She's the best. We're gonna throw up that image here shortly, and on the cutout, remember, it's first up. First answer wins that prize. Now, who is that? On a side note, the actor that plays this character, they're actually going to be in the upcoming series of Obi-Wan. Which, for those of you who don't know, it's the Ewan McGregor TV show that'll be out on Disney Plus. So just an awesome young man. But bright future ahead. Little John. That's exactly right. Congratulations, Thomas. I think you might be a first-time winner.
I think he might have won twice. He's also a super fan. We have gotten so many. Man, we're so proud of you guys. I think he's a super fan as well.
Well, see, I know Joanne was, but
right?
Yeah, Thomas, there he is. There's little Audie Rick right there.
Audie Rick. Man, he was a good little guy to hang around with, wasn't he, Stephen?
He was, and I mean, he'd walk around set, and just everybody would light up just because he had the best demeanor, and I mean, just such a good work ethic for such a young man.
Right? Yeah.
Always smiling.
Crew was awesome to work with.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And on a side note, our last show, we had a couple of great guys on. Be sure to go back through our old podcast and look. We have links to both their Instagram and Facebook pages, so that you guys can stay up to date with our current guests. I know one of our former guests, Sid Miller, he is up for Texas Ag Commissioner again. So be sure to listen to that. And congratulations to him for that. So that's some current event news for you guys, especially in the Texas area. Let's see, Suzanne Queen, they were great last week. Oh, yes, they were. I had a lot of people PM us saying that was one of their favorite shows that we had, actually. Just the laid back nature and just good guys.
Yeah, exactly. And that's actually what we try to do, you guys, is when we bring these people, the guests on the show, we want you to hear from them, their experience, what they got going on in life. And It's just like I've always said, your star is only going to be as bright as you want it to shine. So we want everyone to hear these people's stories. We, like I said before, we've got a lot more people coming down the pipe, and it's really going to be great. Steven has something coming up. I haven't even told him yet, but
Oh,
what
okay.
sorry about that, son.
No, you're good.
He's going to be surprised too. But I'm working on something for him in the future. So yeah, it's good. And this 1883, it is a big family. Everyone still stays in touch. We still see, we're in a private group. We still see all of these fine actors out there getting new character roles and doing commercials and movies. And, it just swells your heart to know these people.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think so, Steven?
Yeah, absolutely. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight of the kind of guests and stuff that we have, media is evolving, all the time. And, for our younger audience, I know we get some metrics. So I know we get some younger viewers in here. One of their primary platforms for entertainment is TikTok. And we've actually got some TikTokers that'll be on the show that they've got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fans. And what that means, I know for our older generation, it's like, what is a TikTok or oh, the people that dance? There's so many creative types in that outlet, but we want to give a chance to kind of give these guys their stories and give an insight of what it means to kind of have that responsibility and that gauntlet of entertainment and influence. We've got directors, writers, producers. We got all sorts of people lined up for you guys. So
Yes.
lots and lots to come.
Yes,
But
absolutely. In fact, probably in the next week or two, Stephen, I will have possibly two directors on. I'm trying to get one of them to come on. It ain't that he's shy. He's just very, very busy. He's got a movie that's up and coming. So I'm trying to get him and his lovely lady on. So this way you guys get to go on the journey. And some of these films Stephen and I are going to be in. Stephen don't know that yet. But when we do our podcast, then we'll be doing a podcast on set, behind the scenes kind of thing. So that'll be pretty cool.
Yep, and I know we've got some special events coming up for you guys pretty soon. I know in April. I won't give the announcement yet or anything like that, but just so you guys know, some of the stuff is right around the corner. So, like I said, if you haven't liked our pages, like our pages, stay up to date with all this content, because what we want is to create a community where we can educate our audience and give them opportunities to kind of peek behind the veil of what it means to be in entertainment and every facet of that. But on that note, Bo,
And Steve,
yeah, go
yes.
ahead.
What I was going to say, Steve, is you're absolutely right. There's a million podcasts out there, whether how to do your makeup and no offense, ladies, how to do your makeup or politics and whatnot. What Stephen and I and our wonderful producers trying to, like he said, show you is a taste of the entertainment world, behind the scenes or interviews with these people. So you hear it firsthand. Everyone knows in the media that there's so many stories about all of these celebrities, and we tend to watch social media and the news so much that we believe all of that, and people, that's not true. You've got to get to know these people before you can make an assessment of that. So, Stephen, we ready to do another giveaway?
Yes, we are. We got to throw up a who is it image, or do you want to ask a question?
Pick a number between 1 and 2.
Oh, 1 it is.
All right, I was thinking 2, but go ahead. We'll throw another image up there. But let's give away another Reloved leather. This is
Okay.
beautiful, nice little band. By the way, everyone, I don't know if I showed you this yet. They also come with this nifty little pouch. Usually when I wear mine, I put Tristan's money in this, but it fits too. But here it is. And our producer's going to throw up the image. Go ahead, Stephen. I apologize.
Oh, no, you're good. Absolutely. We want to see the specially crafted giveaways that we have. So as soon as we get this. Okay, so the cutout image, I see we got some new viewers. tell us who that is. First one up is going to win some lovely reworked leather. Let's see. Who is it? Man, we got some quick people here.
Oh, they are on it. Look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
I want to be as smart as some of these people. I tell you what.
Man. Now, this was an interesting scene. So I think she's got a pretty good character arc without giving away the answer. But somebody that's desperate and looking for a home eventually finds it. And who could that be? Yep, Diane, right? It is Naomi. So congratulations to her. Way to
Yes.
go. I think Diane, this is your first time winning. So congratulations. If you could go ahead and DM us your name and address and all that, and we'll be sure to get that out to you as soon as we can.
Excellent. Excellent. Stephen, my producer, just sent this to me. She's quick,
Oh.
you know.
Yes.
And we are going to let our audience in on a little bit of a secret. I wish she could throw this banner up here, but it's called Super Bands. And in April 2nd, Tristan and I and Stephen will be on the SS Iowa in Long Beach. And we will be, Tristan is one of the producers of the show, and it's called Super Bands. And what they do is they are paying respect to military and law enforcement and first responders.
Yeah.
So that was one of the secrets that I don't know if Stephen completely knew all that or not, but he's going to be on the SS Iowa in April, and we've got everyone from the rock bands from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Quite a few people are going to be there. It's going to be fun. But we're going to try to do a podcast from the ship. Now,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of water and I'm afraid of heights, so we'll see how that goes.
Now, Bo, would you go ahead and ask our producer real quick? Is it okay if we plug some of the bands and stuff? Okay, great. Oh, so just so you guys know, I know Bo was saying that we've got entertainers from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today there is some huge names coming on here, and it is the America Salutes You. This is the 7th year that the show is coming on. It is nationally broadcast, meaning you're going to be able to turn on your TV and watch all this go down, and you're going to be able to get on Facebook and see our podcast that we'll be doing over this. So, Bo, I'm going to go ahead and say some names that'll be on there. I know we talked about we had Garth Brooks. I'm going to pull up the list real quick that I got sent real quick, so bear with me. But we got some really, really exciting stuff, Bo. Anything you want to add while I'm pulling this up?
Yes, I think Tristan just put a link in there, www.americansaluteyou.org, in the comments section. So if you guys want to go to that and check that out, and like Stephen was saying, we've got some really, really big names, Garth Brooks and quite a few others.
Doobie Brothers, Sarah Evans, Debbie Gibson, Sammy Hagar, Maxi Priest, Doors, Four Tops, possibly Brooks and Dunn, and some other major artists. But it is going to be huge. It's going to be it's going to be an event that you're not going to want to miss. It's for a great cause. Like Bo said, we've got a link to that page. And, especially right now, it's an important time to support the country, support the troops, and it could not go for a better cause. And, just support that, And we actually had a veteran on the show last episode, and it was Ora Brown. So,
right.
We definitely love to support our troops, and what a great cause. But again, want to thank the producer for that. Our lovely producer. She's wearing multiple hats. She's always doing stuff. And thanks for bringing me along for that as well. But you guys are not going to want to miss what's coming up. We've got lots and lots of special stuff.
Absolutely. And in fact, Stephen, my son texted my wife and told her that if we get out there and sing with the band, that he wants her to get some pics. So I guess we're just going to have to jump out there on the stage and sing with the band, huh?
I say, let's go for it.
Yeah. I'm wearing my cowboy hat.
I love it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
on that note, let's go ahead and do another giveaway, and we'll get back to that here shortly, and add some stuff about America Salutes You.
You want to? Let's do a Who Said It. How about that, Stephen?
Well, yeah, let's do a Who Said It.
Let's do another T-shirt. This right here is one of my favorite. I haven't worn this one, by the way, but this is one of my favorite T-shirts. Did I get it in there? Yeah.
I love that one.
You want me to autograph it and send it to you, Stephen? No.
Please, 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 please.
Right. Okay. This is a Who Said It, people. If I speak and you don't do what I say, you get hurt. That's the pattern here. And if you don't stop until you do what I say, or you run out, or I apologize. If I speak and you don't do what I say, you get hurt. That's the pattern here. And it don't stop until you do what I say, or you run out of face. Who said it?
Who said it? Who said it? Here's Robert. I haven't seen him on a live stream in a while. Comment. Welcome, Robert. For those of you guys who don't know, he was actually one of the wagon drivers. He actually crossed the river. He did lots of cool stuff.
We should probably bring him on the show, Robert. You got to come on the show, bud.
Absolutely. I know he's got jokes for days. I know that.
Oh, he does. And stories. I tell you, between takes, we just sit in his wagon and he'd just tell jokes and stories. And, you know.
It looks like we've got lots of people coming in with this.
Right.
But do we have the right answer is the question. You guys giving us the right name. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Bo, do we want to ask the question one more time, or we think we got a
We do.
We got a winner?
Let me ask it one more time. And it was if I speak and you don't do what I say, you get hurt. That's the pattern here. And it don't stop until you do what I say, or you run out of face.
Ooh.
And it looks like it was Robert Kennedy got the right one answer.
Way to go.
Yes.
Way to go, Robert.
Robert, send it. PM us your address, bud. You may be close enough that we could throw it at you, but PM us your address and we'll get this out to you. So let me ask you something, Stephen. We know that 1932 is going to be about the Depression and Prohibition and the East Coast coming to Montana, basically to strike their claim.
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to primarily entail? Do you think they're going to have another voiceover like they did with Elsa? And who do you think that they are going to have as far as celebrities, male and female, star in this?
Ooh. Now, this is all going to be pure speculation, so I hope this audience does not hold me to any of this. And thank you, Robert. I see the thanks right there. What do I think is going to happen? I think there's so many possibilities. You know, whenever you're dealing with the Duttons, you kind of walk that line of right and wrong. You know, whether it be taking land that, you know, maybe doesn't belong to you. I'm kind of thinking like the Lawless. If you guys haven't seen that, I mean, bootlegging, that sort of thing. I mean, that's so popular at the time and such a way to amass wealth. I mean, I know on Coast to Coast that was the way to do it, you know, and you know, out in the mountains or something like that. I mean, that I couldn't think of a better place to do that.
Right.
But you know, I think actors, actresses, good grief, man, they could pull so many people in for that.
Roanne has one here. She said Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck. Yeah, he's on Blue Bloods currently. He might could be free to do that too.
I personally believe that they're probably and just like Stephen said earlier, pure speculation. Stephen and I don't have any magic wand where we, you know, shake it. We know all the answers. This is just pure speculation. So don't hold us to it. I believe that they're going to bring in a well-known name that we probably haven't seen in a while. And I also believe that it's going to be more of John Dutton's story this time because he's older.
Okay.
Excuse me. But that's just pure speculation.
Yeah, and I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, who could you see in 1932? You know, I've got some favorites. You know, like I like Tom Hardy. You know, I think he's great in anything. Or Cillian Murphy, I think he's great too. You know, and definitely have that 30s vibe. You know, can pull it off. Robert Duvall. Oh,
Right,
that'd be
Robert
really
Duvall.
good. Wow.
That would be good. Yeah. Yeah, chime in, people. Give us your thoughts. You know, what do you think that 1932 is going to be about? And are we all going to get obsessed with 1932 like we did 1883? I hope
Oh
so.
man, I
It was fun.
think so. I don't know if you guys have kept up with any of the fan pages for 1883, but if you haven't, go ahead and go to those pages too and give them a like. I'm telling you, it's hours and hours of entertainment. But there's already people speculating this whole story arc for 1932, and I actually know we got some new viewers coming from those fan pages. So I know you guys aren't afraid to talk. So go ahead and add. You know, your speculation.
Yeah,
We'd be
Tommy
very,
Lee
very
Jones
curious.
and Kurt Russell. Those are two good players. I would like to meet both of them. Wouldn't you?
Absolutely, I would.
Yeah. I kind of think that if we were on set with Kurt Russell, Stephen,
He
we'd
keeps
probably get in a little
commenting.
bit
He
of trouble.
reminds me of a Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we've got lots of great actors that we can pull from. You know, maybe even one of your buddies there, Bo.
Well, let's see.
I'm thinking somebody who gave Taylor Sheridan their start.
Oh, today's absolutely his birthday too. Yeah,
Yeah, we should give him a shout out.
I think we should. I want to give a nice big shout out and happy birthday to our good friend. What's his name? Chuck Norris. Now, I'll tell you a secret, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. The world knows him by Chuck, and he is just one awesome dude. We went to his ranch, spent the weekend with him, and ran all over his ranch. And he walked everywhere. But he is just an awesome dude. But his real name is Carlos. Don't tell anybody I told you that. It's supposed to be a secret. Yeah, he's going to whoop my butt now. And you know, the only person that could end the crisis over there in Russia is Chuck. So we need to get on the horn and give him a call and get this stopped.
Oh man, we could do a whole segment just on Chuck Norris jokes, couldn't we?
Yeah, we can.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to him.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. This guy is just unbelievable. I hope that I have the mind that he has at his age. Just crazy.
Oh,
really,
that's
really
good.
guy.
It says Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in. That is awesome.
Yeah. Free range Fowler. Yeah, you're right, Gary. Yeah, you're right.
Oh man.
Actually, Chuck Norris was born not too far from us here in Oklahoma. Yeah,
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah.
Huh.
It's in Reagan, Oklahoma. My producer just told me.
I think at one point they had a home out here where I'm from originally in Rockwall, Texas.
Yes, they did. Absolutely, they did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how true it is, but a little birdie said that they may, and don't hold me to it, but they may also be on the SS Iowa.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how true that is, but we'll see.
Well, fingers crossed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I think. What do you think, Bo? Is it about time for another giveaway?
Heck yeah, it is.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Ryan, Oklahoma, free range says. Okay, we are going to give away some lovely earrings again. My favorite color, blue. Stephen, these might go with your outfit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one of yours or?
Yeah, let's do a guess who it is. So for those of you guys that are joining us now, I see some more people piling in. We're about to throw up an image. It's going to be a cutout with a question mark, and you tell us who the character is, not the actor's name, but the character that they play in 1883. And if you're first up on the screen, you're going to win that prize.
All righty. Ooh, ooh.
Who is that? Who is that?
Well, that's
Come
gotta
on,
be
guys.
Finn.
This is an easy one for you guys. If you even watch the just the poster for the show, then
Right.
you should know who that is. First one up there.
Oh,
Who
wow.
could
Look
it
at
be?
there.
Ooh,
Free range. You got it.
there we
PM us
go.
your address, and we will get these lovely earrings out to you ASAP.
Congratulations on your earrings.
Yes.
Hope you find a good outfit.
In this image, and this was actually showed in episode 1 and episode 9. I was dead. I was laying probably about 30 feet from her with 3 arrows in my chest with 2 wagons burning around me. And it was very cold that day. But when they burnt those wagons, it got warm. It got warm
I
real
bet it
quick.
did. How long do you think that scene took?
There it
you are,
is
Bill.
right there. That was an all-day scene. I mean, we started early in the morning and we actually stopped and had lunch. And I couldn't take those arrows out. So you could figure I was trying to eat around my arrows, and going to the bathroom was a job within itself. But yeah, good times.
I think
Everyone
I
was
had one of
hot
our
about it.
PAs said that he'll never forget you trying to get to the door. He was like, your arrows were bumping the door.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get out. It was the first time that people were holding doors open for me. It's pretty good.
Oh man, yeah,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
rough day. You know what's funny that reminds me of is whenever we stopped off at that convenience store and somebody saw us right after we got off set. You remember that story, Bo?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, you want to tell the story? I'll just tell this.
You go for it.
When we get off set, what we wanted to do was just go to wardrobe, get out of our wardrobe, get signed out, and head back to the hotel. But we still had our face makeup on. So go ahead, Steven, tell them.
Oh man, so we just so happened we were in 2 separate vehicles and we stopped off and I guess we were both getting gas and pulled over into this convenience store and we could just see people just staring and I think Joe was there for this too and
I
I
think it
think this
was.
happened to y'all a couple times, but I know for all 3 of us that were there for this is that we kept having people just looking over at us and you guys got to realize we're dirted up. I mean, we've got just thick makeup on. I mean, we look rough. Our hair has been like wind blown from the tornadoes and dust and all this kind of stuff. And people are clutching their purses as they walk into the convenience store and
Yeah, they
all
were.
this. And I think it was Joe, or it might have been you. I forget. That was just like, hey, okay, we're gonna have to address what's going on here. We're actually on the show 1883, and we just got off set. And then you should have saw the relief on some of these people's faces. I mean, I won't ever forget their faces. It was hysterical.
I think it was Joe that finally spoke up and said something. I mean, I was actually enjoying it myself,
Yeah.
people walking in, they'd take a step back like, oh my God, what's going on, But I think it was Joe that finally told everyone that we were on the set of 1883. But yeah, that was some good times. Yeah.
Well,
The water crossing was good too.
Yeah, that was good. Good grief. Oh, and by the way, I actually talked to Rob Mello the other day. I didn't get to tell you that, Bo.
No, how's he doing?
He's doing good. For those of you guys who don't know, Rob Mello is one of the principal immigrants. Rob, he's a great guy on set, and he actually had, an incident that we talked about, I believe, on the first podcast, or it might have been the second, where he passed out. He started having like a seizure, and basically got ambulanced off, and we didn't see him anymore. He was supposed to be on the show. He had more lines, and unfortunately for health stuff, he didn't get to come back. But I'm sure you'll probably see him in the next show, or who knows what. But he is okay. He's stable. He's got everything. No lasting effects from that. So that's a prayer answered. So we just want to say hi to
Absolutely.
him.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that is the wonderful thing about Taylor Sheraton is he does bring his actors or back around and moves them around. I truly think that Taylor, I'm just assuming that Taylor believes that if you have something or to bring or offer or quality, that he likes to bring that forward and present that. And truly, in my opinion, I don't know how you feel, Stephen, he actually did that to just about everyone on the show to some degree.
Yes.
We all got highlighted in our own special way. So I think that was awesome.
I agree. And I mean, I can't tell you, he had such a strong presence. I mean, he'd walk through set and then he'd stop and he'd look at somebody and he'd like look him up and down. And you could tell he was thinking
Yeah.
back and be like, I want this over here. And you could tell he was directing behind the scenes, but he had a clear vision of what he was doing all the
Oh
time.
man, you're absolutely right. I mean, we would run a scene and he would come out and he'd like you said, he'd look everything over, move things around, and then he'd disappear. Most of your directors would stay right there and watch the whole thing, but he was going back around to what they called Video Village, which is actually just a mobile recording studio or whatever you want to call it, but with a lot of monitors. But he would go back there and watch, and just by running that scene, he would know what needed to be changed or added or taken away. And I just thought that was phenomenal.
Yeah. No, and I agree. I'm reading one of these comments. It says, Suzanne Queen, y'all don't realize the impact Yellowstone in 1883 has. My hubs is going to start a D&D Outfitters, and they said sales have boomed. I believe that. More
Yeah, I do
everywhere
too.
I go, even being here in Texas, Bo, you can speak to Oklahoma. But I see a lot more people actually being proud of this Southern heritage.
Right, absolutely. And I just think it's awesome. If you cannot connect to one of Taylor's shows, then you're not watching, you're not paying attention, because I think Taylor tries to cover just about every spectrum out there. When we first started watching Yellowstone, Tristan and I, we're like, oh, we're cowboys, and but we got caught up in the story and everything, and it just evolved from there, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, and Lisa, I believe that Lisa Keeler, for those of you guys who aren't keeping up with the comments, she said, I read an article today that Fort Worth tourism has boomed. The whole stockyards, they've kind of made that like a foundation for tourism. I mean, you go down there and you can get coffee now in the stockyards, like not a Starbucks, but something like that. Or you can buy a good pair of boots or a brand new hat or what have you. So I definitely believe that. And Suzanne, she said in Seguin is where you're talking about it. Seguin, Texas. And for those of you who don't know, that's right outside of San Antonio. And funny enough, I actually I did some land work for a guy in Seguin, Tommy W. Schleier and Associates, right there out of the Chase Bank building there downtown. But anyway, Bo, do we want to give away a prize?
We do. Let's give away some more Relove Leather, and then we got the big prize coming up. But let's give away this beauty. This beauty right here has a nice little cross on it, if I can get it straight in there. And this is actually identical to the one that I always wear. I wear this thing everywhere. Beautiful. Do you do the last one, or you want me to do this one?
It's up to you. Whatever you think.
All right, pick a number between 1 and 2.
2 it is. I got 1 last time. I'm going 2.
Well, it was 1 this time.
Oh my God. I can't win.
So you go ahead.
You there? Can you hear me? It kind of cut out.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
All right. Were you saying me or you?
I'll go ahead and do this one.
All right, go ahead.
Everybody, it's really, really, really simple. It's just think about it for a second. It says, what tribe shot Elsa in episode 9 with an arrow? What tribe shot Elsa in episode 9 with an arrow? You got to give us the name of the tribe.
Who done
If you get it right, we'll send you this beautiful Relove Leather.
Absolutely. That reminds me.
On it.
That reminds me, and I know we got lots of movie buff fans because I see all the pages that you guys likes on your Facebooks. I'm curious if anybody saw that new Batman, because that's kind of a whodunit and noir as well.
Oh yeah.
So
look at there. We have a winner, Stephen.
There we go. Go ahead.
Yeah, Diana William Wright. Lakota is correct. This beautiful bracelet is yours. Don't forget to PM us your address, and we will get that out in the mail as quick as we can. Yes, absolutely.
That actually reminds me that I believe it was Derek that was on our podcast not too long ago, maybe Lakota tribes, why he was up there in Montana. He actually stayed with them, and he had some really, really cool experiences via, I think it was Airbnb, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a site.
Montana, if you've never been to Montana, people, go and visit. Go check it out. Around, I think it's Stockton and Bozeman. Just very beautiful country. It's a nice place to go see Yellowstone National Park. It's one of those you got to go check out for yourself. I can't tell you how beautiful it is.
Now,
It's just
for
gorgeous.
our audience, how long were you guys up there filming in Montana, Bo?
We were filming for 2 weeks, and you've heard people. I'm sorry, 3 weeks. My producer corrected me. That's why I got one. 3 weeks, and you've heard us talk about this before. That when we started this, we were in the Texas summer, and it was hot, wasn't it, Stephen?
Good grief! Yeah.
Yeah, it was just horrendous. We were sweating in there because we all had to wear suits of some sort, and it being that it was the beginning of the TV series, we had to keep it on to establish ourselves. So wardrobe was always making us keep our heavy wardrobe on. Well, as we progressed, we were able to take it off a little bit, whether it was a jacket or a hat or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I know a lot of backgrounds slowly slid their hats off and made them disappear, or a jacket or whatever.
I don't know who that would be.
Exactly. But when we got to Montana, it was cold. I mean, it was. I'm from Oklahoma, and the Oklahoma winters, I'm sure Texas does too, gets cold. Montana was freezing cold. I mean, when I say we were laying on the ground, 25 degrees weather, yeah, it was cold, but it was fun. It was an awesome experience. I do it all over again.
As would I.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're gonna do another prize.
Steven? Yeah, let's do another. Let's give away 2 more prizes. We're going to do one more Relove leather, and then we're going to give away the big cha-ching.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, buddy. Another
Let's do
Relove
it.
leather here. Man, these things are awesome. You
Look
know,
at that.
she should probably make ankle bracelets too. Well, I bet those ladies would like a little leather around their ankle bracelets with some kind of little medallion. Just a little side note there, young lady. But anyways, Steven, I did the last one. Let's put up one of yours.
Yeah, for sure. Now I see people coming in and out. So for those of you guys who are just now joining us, we're about to throw up an image. First one to answer who the character is, not the actor's name, but the character in this 1883 screenshot will win one of those lovely bracelets that were just thrown up by Bo. So be sure to be the first. Who is that on the far right of that? Who could it be? Who could it be? Yeah, and I agree with Free Range Fowler. Make gun holsters too. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Make gun holsters.
Believe it or not, kind of hard to track down. I was looking for some not too long ago. Let's see. We've got lots of people. And Lisa, congratulations on that.
Yes. Winner, chicken dinner. It was Thomas. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah.
PM us your address, and we will get that out to you.
Yeah, and be sure
There we
whenever you
go.
go on your, I know you said you were going on your spring break this coming week to Fort Worth to the museum exhibit. Be sure to take some pictures of that, and we'll share them, or take a look at them. I've not got to make it over to the museum yet. Bo, have you?
No. I've asked my producer several times to go, and she just tells me I have too much work here to do. But I plan on getting out there real soon.
Yeah, likewise. But
okay.
we'll have to live that
What's
through
that?
Lisa. I said likewise. We'll
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
live that through Lisa. So be sure to take some pictures.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready to give away the big one?
I think so. I think it's about that time.
Okay. I want to show everybody what it is. This is a very, very special cup, and Dory and Marcus over at Broken Horn Custom Creations made this cup. I will spin it around here, try to get it level, and try to do it justice. There's a picture of me, a handsome picture. You know, I'm better looking one of me and Steven on here. There he is. I'll make it to where you can't see him very good. But these things are awesome. I use mine when I take mine. I take it to the woods, and these things are durable. They keep it hot. They keep it cold, and they even keep it inside the cup. They're so small they just fit right in there. But Steven, this is going to be our prize. Do you want to give the trivia question, or do you want me to do one?
I think you should do it, Bo.
Okay. I will do, let's do a fill in the blank. Let's make it kind of hard
Let's do it.
because we got some smart people watching.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do.
In episode 10, and this is called Fill in the Blank. And this is Elsa, and she's doing a voiceover. And this is what she says. And you have to fill in the blank. It says, "My heaven is filled with good horses and open plains and wild blank and a man who loves me." Fill in the blank. I'll say it again. My heaven is filled with good horses and open plains and wild blank and a man who loves me. Man, I can see my computer screen already flying, going crazy.
Oh man, we got quite a few different answers. This one's kind of stirring up some controversy.
Yeah, we
here.
do.
I thought that one said drums. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that one's wrong, but that's not what that
Flowers,
says.
plains, dreams.
And for those of you guys, while we're waiting on this answer to come in, if you haven't got a chance, go to Bo and I's page, like them, watch our past videos, share them. We've got lots of stuff coming. We made an announcement. Oh, Lisa, there you go.
Lisa, look at there. She's turning into a super fan, is she not?
Absolutely, she is. She's gonna represent. You know, she's gonna have her wrist full. She's gonna have her shirt on. She's gonna have all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We appreciate people like that. I mean, that's what the show's about, people. Is about you guys. We're trying to bring you good material, and we love the great response that we get from our viewing audience. And look at this. Suzanne Queen, way to go, Lisa. We think it's awesome that you guys congratulate each other on this. Dory Horn, congratulations. Yeah. You know, that is just awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. Steven, let me go through our sponsors one more time. Let's give everybody another big thank you. Relove Leather, girl, you're awesome. Broken Horn Custom Creations, Brat Beef Jerky, Rims and Saddle Entertainment, Bob Sells, you're awesome. Prairie Girl Boutique, and RJLB Productions, Ryan Brandt. Be seeing you soon, buddy. Yes, thank you so much. We got some more sponsors coming up. We're going to have some more stuff to give away soon. Tonight's our last trivia night, but I promise you, we got some good stuff coming down the pipe.
Yes, we do. And for those of you guys that are just joining us, I see we've got quite a few people. Special announcement, other than the trivia, we've got America Salute You coming up. That's going to be on April the 2nd. Both Bo, Tristan, and myself will be on the USS Iowa. If you don't know where that's at, it's in Long Beach, California. And we're going to be part of a special tribute to basically the veterans, bringing awareness to them through live music. So we're going to have special guests like Garth Brooks, just to name a few, or name one big one, but we've got tons and tons lined up. It's going to be a very special night. It'll be nationally broadcast. This is the 7th year of doing it. So tune in, watch the podcast, watch it nationally, and support the troops, and just show some love.
Absolutely right. With that, Steven, let's tell our audience good night. Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate having you. I want to say this. You guys have gotten on here and said thank you so much. Fun. Diane and Suzanne Queen, can't wait. Bob, thanks. All you guys. Man, you guys are awesome.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, stay posted. We'll give you notice of when our next podcast is going to be. Steven, take us home, son.
Well, thank you guys so much. As always, we've got some super fans, great answers, great response. Stay up to date with both Bo and I's page. And on that note, thank you all so much, and have a lovely, lovely night.
Good night, everyone.
Okay, how do we reinvent the wheel again? What's the next thing we want to do? You know, we're in an interesting time in scripted drama in TV because everyone is attempting to find this new way in to tell a story. And I've done it with all my shows where I looked at a forgotten part of the American experience.
Taylor is an extraordinary writer.
I love Taylor's writing. There's an intensity to it. There's a urgency to it.
We have a lot of trust and love for each other as artists, so a lot of good things can happen from that.
With Yellowstone, I had built out this backstory of where the Dutton family came from. And with 1932, I chose that moment in time to peek back in because you're seeing the children we've met in 1883 now attempting to raise another generation of Dutton at a time of the Wild West becoming a playground for the elite from the East. And as far as Bass Reeves goes, that's a parallel world. The 1880s, Bass Reeves, who's the first African-American marshal west of the Mississippi, policing the entire Oklahoma territories. When I'm casting, I'm seeking the great actors of our generation, and David Oyelowo is a once-a-generation talent.
To look at a character like Bass Reeves, I mean, this is the guy the Lone Ranger was based on, who got whitewashed out of history. And I just can't wait to get on that horse and tell this story.
I want to go get movie stars. An opportunity to work with someone like Stallone, it just follows this model.
The Tulsa King is a very interesting story. He's a lifetime gangster. He took the fall for his bosses and went to prison for 25 years, kept his mouth shut, and now he comes out. Next thing you know, he's in Tulsa. So he has to now start a new life, create a gang, because they want him to be an earner. And that's when the fun begins.
What I try to do is peek as authentically into a world as I can. Lioness is an actual program between the CIA and Special Forces that truly no one knows about. Nicole Kidman came to this project very early on once I'd written the pilot and was so moved by it, she wanted to be involved as a producer. We have cast Zoe Saldana, and this is a deep dive in the way with which espionage and the military have blurred. I love to explore the richest, most invigorating stories, and I just want to work with those people who I've admired. And with Landman, I developed that for Billy Bob Thornton. He's a crisis manager for an oil company.
It's about the world of the oil business that we generally don't see. When you see writing that good, it really excites you.
I want to continue to make long-form films that we're showing in 1-hour increments. Paramount had the same vision that I did. They're recognizing that what we're creating is special, and they're giving us the resources to do it. And that's a great partner.